Mothers don't need expensive baby gifts. Mothers need support. They need people to surround them, to care for them, to mother them. They need meals, they need lactation support, they need doulas, they need high quality childbirth education, they need chiropractors and acupuncturists, and someone to sit and listen to them and learn about their experience and validate their experience. I envision a world where every single mother gets the support she deserves during her pregnancy, her birth, and in her parenthood. I want to take our businesses from the niche to the mainstream. I want every single woman in America to know what a doula is and to know why she needs one. I want people to value and pay for childbirth education. I want every new mom that chooses to breastfeed to have access to lactation support. I want postpartum doulas to be the norm. And even though I have a 4-year-old, I would like one too, by the way. Be Her Village is connecting new moms with support like yours so that she can feel empowered and supported and knowledgeable. We're teaching women about the support that they need so that they don't have to find out about it through word of mouth after they've already given birth, when they're in crisis, or through a Facebook moms group. We are changing the way mothers are celebrated. Every new mom is going to come and learn about the services that are available to her during her pregnancy. She's going to be able to research the types of providers available and add them directly to her gift registry. Her friends and family will be able to celebrate her and support her and give her gifts that are meaningful and impactful. Join Be Her Village. Become part of a movement to make motherhood better. My C-section and that jarring, talk about like a jarring entrance into motherhood. I didn't plan on having a C-section. I didn't plan on breastfeeding being really hard. I didn't plan on being in the hospital on night 2 by myself. Husbands weren't allowed. My mother was exhausted. I sent her home, not able to get up out of the bed to get my baby because I was in so much pain, not able to breastfeed. There was no paternity leave. My husband couldn't take a day off work. I mean, it was awful. And my first year as a parent was really hard. And I didn't know how hard it was. I don't even think I took a breath until I had my second, that I was like, oh, this is so much easier. I was so scared going into my second's birth because of how hard the first one was. I was so scared, not of the birth, but of the aftermath. I was afraid of that first month of life where I was just drowning. But that's what drove my doula work. That's what made me become a doula, because nobody should have to go through what I went through. And I say that not trying to be dramatic, but like everybody goes through. It's not like I went through a big, like an unusual thing. I went through a trauma and I went through a really difficult and very unnecessary thing. And I was put through the system, and I was educated and outspoken and hired midwives and took hypno babies. And I did what I should have done, but I still got totally like hit by the truck that is the American medical system. And I have met hundreds of mothers that have had the exact same experience as me. And that is awful and preventable and infuriating, because it's not, for me and for all of them, it's not about how the baby comes out. I could have had a beautiful, and I have supported beautiful cesareans where they're shaking hands with their doctor and going over their list and taking pictures in the OR and supported by their doula and their partner and doing skin to skin, and it's all like in their power and in their control. And the way that women birth these days and their entrance into motherhood, it matters. And it matters because that day matters. And then that day has implications for every single day after that, for the rest of your life. And so, yeah, I don't have any like beautiful ending to this. It's just like, it's literally the thing that fuels my work. It's the reason I created Be Her Village, because I could only reach 30 to 50 women a year, doing doula work. And I loved doula work, but it's not enough. 50 women a year is not enough. I need to reach more, and I need to connect women with doulas, and it needs to become the standard that people are getting childbirth education beforehand, and that people have somebody taking care of them, and somebody just has to think about the mothers.